production with turnovers? Like, how do you kind of view those two things kind of working together?
Yeah, I think everybody understands how bad turnovers are. I think that's pretty obvious. But I think in our situation, if you look at the production and where that is, and then look at our record, speaking for the offense, it just really shows how bad those turnovers have been, how timely they've been. Obviously, defensive touchdowns are kind of, another level of a bad situation. So we know we have to correct them, and we also feel confident in our abilities to move the ball and score points. But at the same time, we know that none of that matters if we're turning the ball over, and none of that matters if they're scoring 14 points on our offense, if you will. So we know we got to get that fixed. That's obviously right in our view. It's in our plan. It's something that has to change.
This was sort of a natural time to reset with the extra time off. Did the messaging feel like a reset a little bit this week? Or?
I think it's always good for people to get a couple days maybe away from the building like you said, to reset, to refresh and refocus. It gives us a better chance to look at these first 7 games at a whole, to look at the things that we've been able to do well, but then also the common themes through the losses have been pretty similar throughout those games. So it gives people just a chance to step back, to first be accountable to themselves and what they can do better in doing their job, but also how to be a better teammate, how to encourage, how to hold other guys accountable. And I think that's mentally it's put us in a good spot. I know we're going to come to work on Wednesday and get after it, and I think guys are excited about that. I think guys are excited about what we can be, and we know who we can be. But for the offense, we just can't turn the ball over. It's too big of a hurdle. Multiple turnover games, it's just too much to overcome.
How do you kind of personally tackle that kind of long weekend when you're in like a stretch like you guys have been having?
Yeah.
Do you try to mentally get away from it, or do you still think about it when you're?
Yeah, I think there's part of you that you can't not think about it because it's so important, and you invest so much into every single week, starting really in the off season, getting your body right, then training camp, then game planning, then, putting it all out there each Sunday. So there's a part of you that it will never leave your mind. But there's also a part of you that gets a chance to, go out and do something with your family, take a night where you don't have to get up the next morning and go practice. You don't have to get up and install a game plan. It gives you a chance to, I guess, maybe relax a little more than you probably can in the normal stretch of a season. And, with the results we've been having, I think that could be a good thing for us, a well-timed thing to kind of relax and come back, one, physically, hopefully a little more refreshed and healthy, and understanding where we are in the season and where we have to go if we want to, win the division and make the playoffs, achieve some of those goals we have for ourselves. So I think, this could be a good thing for us.
You guys have the number 1 rushing offense over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Is that something that you guys have felt like you guys really figured something out up front?
Yeah, I think it's been great. It's been getting better, I feel like, each week. Maybe not statistically as much, but we feel like we've been able to do some great things. We definitely understand what kind of role that a successful rushing attack plays in our offense. Part of our identity, how we operate at the highest level, is running the ball well. That's able to set up play action, big plays down the field, able to help guys, uncover, get open, and make plays in the passing game. So I think it really shows us, hey, we got to run the ball first. We got to find a way to run the ball, be productive, have good average yards per carry. And from there, we can go out and we can move the ball, have long drives, kind of wear on a defense, and score points.
James, it kind of feels like Ruiz has taken a pretty big leap as a player, but I don't know squat about offensive line.
Yeah.
So from your perspective, is that kind of the case?
Yeah, he's taken a big leap. He's always worked hard. That I don't think that's ever changed since the first day he's been in the building. But he's definitely taken a big leap. His production's been a lot better. And I think, he would tell you that our Coach Marone and Coach Streif, we love them. They've been great for us, being able to coach us, give us perspective from players, being able to give us a lot of different tools in our toolboxes. And not only that, this is Coach Marone's first year with us, but understanding us and, and understanding each player's strengths and weakness. They can coach us differently and more specifically. And I think that, that's really paid off for Cesar. He's more confident in how he's been playing, and you can see that how he approaches practice. He's a lot more focused on small details, and that's really taken him to another level. Physically, unbelievably talented and gifted, and that's, why he got drafted where he did. And I think now you're starting to see that confidence come into play, and he knows that he can do it because he's shown it this season against some good players. And you can see that building and stacking, and as his teammate, it's really fun to watch that happen and watch him enjoy some success.
And then the offensive line as a whole, it seems like you guys have kind of cleaned up some of the protection issues from earlier in the season.
Yeah.
You think that as well?
Yeah, I think part of that is being in week 7 as opposed to, week 2 or 3, and just kind of getting in a groove. I think everyone understands their responsibilities. I think the offensive line obviously understands their responsibilities, and they also understand, okay, we got these routes down the field, the quarterback's setting up here, this is the kind of front, this is what the defense is trying to accomplish when they pressure a certain way. So I think that's definitely gotten better and cleaned itself up. And we feel good about that. We know that the protection, it has to be there in order for us to be successful. So that's a burden that, we really want to take our responsibility for and do the very best job we can, and know that will help other things happen. That will give opportunities to all the playmakers to make the plays.